So there was this gentleman who is an activist who probably is like a lot of European, some Christians with European background. They probably believe in white Jesus. There are people who are really in denial that Jesus was a Jew, and in that denial is this activist, this denial that Jesus, being a Jew, would have likely, as an infant, as soon as his parents had the ability to, and whatever was required, whatever time frame was required of them, to bring him to the temple to be circumcised as an infant. This gentleman told me that, because one of the great debates about Jesus is that the missing years, how the Bible seems to skip from the age of 12 to when he was 30. That is an editorial, very likely an editorial, I'm sure someone out there knows exactly what I'm saying, but it's part of propaganda. And the fact that Jesus wasn't the person that is depicted in the Bible. If you are an atheist, you don't even believe in Jesus. So anyways, so this guy says that Jesus ran away at 12 because he didn't want to get circumcised. That is an anti-Semitic statement. That is just so anti-Semitic. And then tonight, an activist brought up how baby boys die because of male circumcision. I always refer to it healthy infant male circumcision, because most, if not all, baby boys are circumcised in a hospital within 1 or 2 days of birth. Whereas when it comes to female genital mutilation, most all women and girls will have the procedure done in order to get married. That means they could be 3 or 16. There's no anesthesia. There's no sanitary, they will use anything that is sharp to do the procedure. And some of the devastating effects is they'll use things like that is believed to help with bleeding. Like how when we use Neosporin, they'll use like salt and ash, which in fact actually causes the scarring and actually lands a lot of these women and girls in the hospital in extreme pain and debilitating after effects, something that these activists like to deny. So back to the anti-Semitic aspect of bringing up the deaths of boys. In recent years, there has been a rabbi who has been practicing circumcision on baby, as is, of their orthodoxy, or whatever. There's Hasidic, there's ultra-Orthodox. There's so many different branches of Judaism, and extremes or non-extremes, the same as there is in Christianity. So this rabbi who has herpes has performed this practice in the old tradition, which health officials are trying to find ways to change. It is very hard to get people out of a a tradition, very much like the struggle to stop female genital mutilation for other reasons. But what this rabbi does is, after he cuts the foreskin, he bends down and he sucks the blood, and he sucks the penis and that is bleeding because of something. I don't know all the details of it, but that is how he has transmitted herpes to these poor little boys who have, a few of them have died as a result. And if they haven't died, they have been destroyed by herpes. So these few cases that are very unfortunate is somehow equal to the damaging effects that female genital mutilation has on 80 to 140,000 80 to 140 million girls worldwide. So because a few unfortunate cases of baby boys being circumcised in somewhat of a traditional environment, by the way, attacking it the way these intactivists are is anti-Semitic, because some of these incidents have everything to do with Judaism. So this attacking the way they prove themselves to be anti-Semitic and mocking female genital mutilation over a sanitary hospital environment where you can have anesthesia on your infant boy if you are very concerned for it. You have a right to ask, and where they cut the foreskin off. That foreskin is sent, in many cases, to be studied, where they have found HPV 11 and 40 on the neonatal foreskin. If I have it correct, these are those primary aggressor type of human papillomavirus that causes cervical cancer. Do not tell this to an intactivist, because they will sit there and say, oh, you can get it from a circumcised man. Yeah, you can, because they have genital warts. What is being explained about HPV, they will sit there and deny it. They'll deny everything because they have to believe what they believe in. But yeah, a level of anti-Semitism is a root cause of the support for being an intactivist and to be against healthy infant male circumcision.